All right, hello there. I am Pumpa01, and this video is titled MMA Federation Walkthrough Intro and Info. So, the intro and info is basically me talking about how I was able to get this game back because I haven't been able to play it in over 2.5 years, maybe more. I downloaded off of countless different app store websites and just couldn't, play the game after downloading the app and stuff like that. Just couldn't play it at all until finally, and I know for sure I have accidentally tapped on safe and fast download before. So I know I tapped on this before, and I should have just did it through that because when I installed it, it's a freaking app store, and I was like, "Oh man, you just make me download the app store. I'm not gonna be able to play the game just by downloading the app store." But you will because you go in the app store, you click on it after you install it, and it will take you straight to the freaking MMA Federation game, and then you install it directly from said app store. And basically, once you install it from there, you're going to be able to play the game. More than likely. Maybe. I hope you'll be able to play the game. And I hope you'll be able to use APK Pure to play or use wherever apps that you used to use that now say you need a older version of your device in order to use them and stuff. So, you know, not suited for your device because you need a older version of your, Android device or whatever like that. So hopefully y'all can use the website or whatever like that. But there's other websites and we're going to talk about all that. And this is what they end up. So this is what they end up telling me to install. Installing that, and then it went on there and it played. After I installed it off of the App Store, it ended up allowing me to download the game, and then I was able to play it. It actually started because it used to be just a loading screen thing with a little circle in the right hand top corner that kept on going around and never let me start up the game. I was like, one day it'll let me do it. It never let me do it, but if you download it like this, you'll be able to play this game. For those who are interested, or those who have apps that keep on, it'll let you download the app, but it won't let you play it. This will probably help you out or whatever like that. So that's what this video is mostly going to be about. So I got some talking points because, as you can see right there, the first 3 minutes with me just rambling on about that. So we're going to be talking about how to and what websites to use or whatever like to go about doing stuff. There's three in particular and two that I actually use for all this. The PS2 emulator, where to download it. That's one of the websites I am using other than APK Pure. And I'm going to tell you the reasons why when we get to that. And then also we're going to talk about this game as well as the Steam version of it, which is called MMA Arena. And then I'm going to just play the tutorial. My bad. So let's go here. So I put in how to download app for older Android version. So this came up AI overview to install an older Android app version. You must uninstall the current app, find and download the Pacific older APA file, which stands for Android Package Kit. Then from a trusted source like APK Mirror or Up to Down, enable installation from unknown sources in your device settings. So basically, in your Android device, no matter it's a tablet or phone or wherever, basically what you want to do is you go to the app settings. then in the little search bar that should be at the top of your phone somewhere, you'll type in unknown sources. And then when you click on the unknown sources, it show you all the apps that are able to allow you to install unknown sources or upload unknown sources onto your phone or wherever. So that's what or download it, I should say. Yeah, because upload is to send it somewhere else. Download is to send it to you. Yeah. All right. And yeah, so enable and then oh wait, I'm past that. Then tap the downloaded APK to install it. Keep in mind this process can be risky and may erase app data. So next talking point, the second one is gonna be me talking about this, the A Ether. But first thing I did, instead of just putting A Ether APK download, I put in created by who. I'm gonna show you my steps. It says this is the person that created it. This name right here. So that's what I want to find when I download it. I want it to be by that person when I put it on here. Oh, it went back one. I don't know why it went back one. It wouldn't let me go forward for some reason. So after I figured out that that's who it was developed by, I then take this off and I put by this, and then I just put APK download. Now, the one I ended up using was up to down, but before that, we're going to talk about the APK mirror. So we're going to go on APK mirror right here, and they got a ton of different versions of it, but these are all older. I mean, all older versions of it. But the one I'm currently using is the one right here at the top, which is the V1.5-48. I mean 4248. Yeah, 4248. Because like right here, that was the one. Oh, I could just. I ain't gotta do all that. I could just go here, go here, go here. That's the one I downloaded. This ain't where I got it from, but that's the one I downloaded. And then I could also. Oh wait, I was supposed to stay on the app. No, I wasn't. I was doing it right the first time. Going here. I'm gonna just put in the thing for the game could come up. Type on information, app information, or app info. And you can see right there, that's the current version that I'm using, because you don't want to necessarily, well, that's the one I know that works fine for me, because when a lot of times when apps get updated, sometimes the developers, when they come out with an updated version, they'll make it way different than what it used to be when you first was using it or whatever like that. So that's why I just want to download it in case, if I want to use it on another device, I want to download the exact same version of the app I'm using, because I don't want the current versions or the newer versions of the same app, because they can have taken off or messed up a lot of stuff. Best example ever is YouTube. They always change up how you use YouTube and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's my best example of something like that going on and stuff. They always deleting certain features and settings on YouTube for no reason whatsoever. So that's the best thing the best example I could give. We'll go back on here. So, and look, and this is why I didn't use this version of it, because off of this website, because look who it says it's by. It says it's by the actual game, which is weird, So we could go back and go back again. Now, there's a newer version of the game out, and it's, what was it? Yeah, this one right here has somehow got V 2.0 dash 36 88, I mean 68 36 68. I don't know why I couldn't read those numbers just a second ago. But yeah, and it says it got 1.1 downloads and stuff. So if you want an even newer version than the one I'm using, this is the one to use. And this is by, what's that? Softonic, softonic.com or wherever. So if you want a newer version, you can download it off of there. I'm not sure if it's going to work or not because, wait, who did it say it was by? Do it say who it's by? They got alternative apps. It don't say what's by. It just says free for Android. But who the heck is it by? Oh, you can download these and stuff like that. Wait, that's for a computer. I think that's for a computer. I'm not sure if that's for. Is that for? I got a fly on my screen. Let me see if this is for a computer. Is this for a computer? Tell me if it's for a computer or Android device, you mother man. What are you talking about? It gotta be for a computer because it says PC. No, it says download it for the PC. Okay. What? What the? Block. Just exit. I don't know. I'm just gonna download it, see what happens. If it's the actual game, then I got two emulators. You know. What? Wait a minute. Oh, this some bull. They said alternative. See, your damn website. That's see. I should you use the trusted website. I was for to download it, and like they keep on jumping me to stuff that doesn't say nothing about downloading the game and stuff. Cause I can't download this version of the game because I think if I do, even though it's not by the same exact developer, it may install over my current game, and I don't want that to happen at all. So yeah, let's just go here. Yeah, we're just gonna go here. You see, it's got the actual name and stuff. I just wasted like 3 or 5 minutes talking about that for no reason. But this is basically the one I downloaded from Up to Down or wherever. So how do we get here? I put in that, and I put in the name of the by who the app is created by, define it in particular, and then you know, and that's what you do with any app. You put who is created by so that you can make sure, because if it's an older app and you don't remember who created the app, you want to know it's the exact developer so that you get the app back that you want, you know? So that's what I did. And, scroll down a little. You see it right there to download it. Scroll down a little bit further. It'll just pop up on the screen. So you can use this website to download it. One more piece of business with this emulator, and then we can move right along to, you know, MMA Federation. So going here, I'm putting. See, look, I'm not sure. It's supposed to be for you to be able to play the game or whatever like that. We can go on here and I'm gonna go into it, and that says the same exact version of it, but you see it says the same name as the one that was on APK Mirror with the version of the game. So take your chances if you want to. This one right here, but it's only one review for this one. It says now to date. It says updated date was the 22nd or whatever. I mean 2022 or whatever. Yeah. So take with those what you will. This one don't even got how many people downloaded the damn app. It just got the number of reviews and stuff. Do it show how many people downloaded it? Wait, did the other one show how many people downloaded it or just talk about reviews? Yeah, they both just talk about reviews. So, I suggest up to down to get that particular, PS2 emulator. Now, let's get down to what's really need to be talked about, and that is MMA Federation. So, before we even talk about these two versions of the game, I'm going to talk about the newest version of the game, which I already explained is MMA Arena. I got it as a bookmark, so that's why it's down there. So, this came out in 2019. I couldn't find or know where to go on here to see what is the latest update of it or whatever like that. If they even been updating it. Just got when it came out. Wait, let me see something. Cause I'm gonna just put in because this always got freaking updates. So let me click on it. It's constantly having updates. If I can see where it's supposed to be updated on here, it just got release date. Son of a. Where the heck I was to find that? Where you what the update is and stuff like that for the damn game. Do it got updates? Not recommended. Shut up. Cause it's not a bad game. So I don't know why somebody even. So yeah, it's the exact same game right here. I'll just show you the and everything. It's just on Steam, so it's for the PC or laptop. For the computer or whatever, for the PC or whatever. That's all I wanted to show real quick. I'm not sure. They probably put more outfits involved, and they probably got like more features as far as like how you play it online with like different modes and stuff. Hopefully, you may still be able to play online against somebody with this version of the game. Oh crap! I went back one too many. Yeah, so the Layla games, you can see right here, it only has one rating, and it's a freaking 4.0 or whatever like that. And the last update was in 2017. Now, this to me, that 4.0 is accurate. Only thing would make this better than the one I downloaded, the version I downloaded, is if this game has access to online. That's the only saving grace this will have for why you should download this version of it. If it has online still. If it doesn't, it's not a good version of the game to have because it doesn't have necessary paywalls, but like in order to upgrade your character, like I said, you have to go through training and you have to go through career mode in order to get the what's the name? In order to get new moves for your character and stuff like that. So you can't pay to win to get all this. You actually have to play the game and get okay or decent at it in order to do better for your character. On top of that, you have to win your fights. So you got to do the training as well as the get better with the training as well as win the fights and stuff like that. Online, you can have your record or whatever like that, but like it's not really like it'll just show you like the list of fights you have and your L's and your W's or whatever like that. But it won't really, you know, like when they announce to it, it's not gonna say your record and crap like that. I wish it would. I know that I only probably lost like 2 or 3 times with this game. Period. Online, I lose more with the career mode than anything because with the career mode, they be having me have to beat the opponent without taking a certain number of damage, and that crap always irked me. Like I only have 32 damage, and you're saying don't take 8 damage or you don't get 3 stars for this fight, and that always irritated me about the game because it's so rare to knock a character out, you know. Because every time you get knocked down or get put in submission, it gets a little bit harder because you got to tap the screen a little bit longer in order to keep yourself from being knocked out or submitted and stuff like that. And like only in career mode have I been knocked down twice in the same round, only because they don't give me no cards to protect the area which they're targeting and stuff like that. But let's just go on to here. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna go on to here because yeah, we are at 21 minutes. I haven't even played the game yet. So we're gonna go down to here, and you see right here it says to download the APK right there. I'm not sure if that's gonna allow me to play the game straight up, but I can click on that and see it takes me to this, and you see this says X APK. You can't really use that. So what I end up using was the one that you see right there at the top. We can go right back on to here. If it goes back to it. See, that's the one that I downloaded. And I'm going to click on it just for see what happens. We're going to click on the one at the top to see what it does. You see, it says the exact same thing. Oh, I should have clicked off of it. It says exact same thing as this right here. So you see this and you see that. So what the heck happened? I don't know what I just did. I ain't even click on that. Be having that. Oh, it's back on there. Right way. So, oh, sliding the screen. And I held on to it. So, yeah. So, since I already got it on there, I'm not going to put it on there again. But we're going to go off of this. We're going to unhighlight it. And I'm going to actually install it. Because it's going to let you install the App Store. And this just so you can know where I was talking about earlier, where I was like, whatever with it, and not wanting to have it on here. Just like, man, they fucked me over again when it comes to this game. So you go right here. See? And it's going to take you to it to download it faster. Or what? Alright. And then I already downloaded it, so I have to do that. But if you download it, you should successfully have it just pop up on your screen, and it'll be right there in your settings. See, MMA Federation. And then I already put it down here, and I deleted all my data because I wanted to start from scratch with this video with the game or wherever. I'm just gonna put yeah. I'm just gonna put yes to that to allow that. And it used to just stop right there, but once I saw that it was actually gonna play, I was like, oh, I gotta make a video about it. Cause that been pissing me off for the longest. But this game still has the one flaw is that while you're playing it, it will eventually time out with the sound. And this ain't the first time I started this video, so I already played like the intro part of it, you know. And also, right here is I use the little. And also, after you install it, if you want to, you can take it back off because it will take up a little bit of space for every game you download. You'll be having like the amount of data that's on the game. It'll be sending right. Damn it! Oh, I supposed to just click on it. Right, look, this is doing this, right? But it'll also be doing that for the App Store. So you'll have it in two places. You don't get that with freaking Google Play Store. But it's a fast installer, and I think that's why. So a lot of times I just tend to delete the freaking App Store. Like I'll just go in here and I'll delete the App Store. I don't mean to, but like it's basically having the game on there twice or whatever like that. And I don't have the official file or nothing. It's straight on the App Store, but I just make sure I remember how to use this or whatever like that. And I already know how to reinstall it. But what you do, even if you take that off, right? I just took that off. It's not like I'm never going to have it again because right here, as you can see, I still have it where I could just reinstall it again and again because I got the file, the PKA, the APK file, so that it'll do the fast installer right away in case I want to do it like on a different device or something. So let's go here. All right. Oh wait, no, that's the one. The darkest skin tone, and then the hair is here. That's the one. Make it red. Gear. We quit showing up right here, and the pants is no, it's these, and then that's gonna be green. I don't think I get to choose my gloves and stuff yet because that comes later. The gym. Boss Rudin. Oh, they want me to look at all of them, but picking Boss Rudin's gym. The gym don't really matter, I don't think. But I just picked Boss Rudin's gym. Like when I created my second character, I picked American Top Team, and then I think I picked Team. I picked what? TriStar Gym, where I created my third character.
Socialize with like-minded individuals. Let's explore the gym to get started.
All right. So that's just telling you what it's gonna say and stuff like that, and that's this tutorial. So that's my only choice and stuff. That's the only choice they're gonna give me in the matter. So just let you know, you gotta keep track of your stamina and also of what you're doing with offense and defense. Also, you gotta keep track of what cards your opponent can use because depending on what cards they can use, that will affect you as well. So I'm gonna do 4 damage to him because he's gonna block 2 of it, and then I'm gonna still hit him with 4 damage anyway. Next, I'm gonna be on defense. Now, wait, okay. Now, each discipline, and there's 5 disciplines, they have cards that are utilized. They got special cards for offense, and they got special type of cards for defense. They all do the same thing, but it does, special cards per division. Like, for example, for offense, for boxing, you got combos. You can throw a bunch of combos, and then for like for kickboxing, they have it where you can what is it for kickboxing? Oh, for kickboxing, they have stun cards for them. And then for Muay Thai, they have criticals. I hate those cards. Those cards are the worst to use or whatever. So I don't really use the critical cards at all. But basically, you gotta pick whichever cards that you think will work best, and you can customize your deck, as you already know. It's a card game, so you can customize your deck. So this is basically showing you the basics or whatever. So now, just gotta see which card you're gonna use, and you're supposed to press the head because he can't defend the head, as you saw right there, and you get the damage automatically when it can't defend the area that you get allowed to attack. That's what I was talking about with like the freaking career with the career mode, because they did that way too often against me so that I wouldn't win certain fights, and I think that's bullcrap. So now you get to pick your two different disciplines that you start off with, and once you get to a certain point, you can unlock another discipline, and then you'll eventually have all five of them. You go from white belt all the way to black belt with all the different disciplines and stuff like that. So like, look, you see the thing for offense and defense. So where it says with boxing, I'm only reading what's in yellow. It has multiple hits with combos, and you forfeit. You fortify other defensive cards. So like, if one card has like a 2 with defense, and then you got another card that has like a 4 defense, but it got fortified 2 defense, it'll add that to the card that only has 2 defense. It won't fortify itself, it'll fortify other cards. Basically, it giving the other card more defense, acting like a shield for it or something. Then you got kickboxing. Like I said, with defense, you can evade the damage. And then with offense, you can get stuns and stuff like that. Muay Thai, criticals, you know, which means the card has a certain amount of damage it automatically does, and then the critical is the extra few damage it could possibly do. And I only think criticals are good if like you got your opponent hurt, because if you do like 9 damage or something like that and your opponent's hurt, I think criticals should work more, but I'm not sure because I never use criticals like that, because I think they're worthless. And then we have counterattacks. That's what I use for Muay Thai. I use the counterattacks for the defensive cards or whatever. And then reduce stamina for certain cards and stuff like that. And then offensively, you got stamina cards that will take away your opponent's. So basically, both of them for wrestlers take away your opponent's stamina. You can take away by defensive cards, or you can take away by executing certain offensive cards. And lastly, we got jujitsu. Gain extra stamina through hitting certain moves and stuff like that. And then the surge cards, you drain your opponent's stamina, I believe. I'm not sure. God damn it. I'm not sure if that's what that was or whatever like that. I don't remember. I know that my main discipline was going to be wrestling, and then I knew I was going to also use Muay Thai because it made no sense to do that. So it said start off with one. So I'll start off with the wrestling, you know. And also, you should, when you pick your first 2 disciplines, this is the only thing I should have said. You should always make sure you pick jiu-jitsu or wrestling as one of your 2 disciplines when you start off. Because if you don't pick one that's a grappler, you won't have no cards for the ground game. Because the boxing, kickboxing, and Muay Thai on the ground, they only have cards that are for getting back up, standing back up. They don't got no defensive cards for the ground at all. They only got defensive cards for standing up. And wrestling and jiu-jitsu, they got defensive cards for the stand up as well as for the ground. So that's something to remember. They only got the get up cards for the ground when it comes to the three stand up disciplines or whatever. The striking disciplines, I should say. They don't got no cards really for the ground except for offensive cards for getting back up. So always make sure you take two of those, or you're gonna have a rough time of it unless you just happen to like want to spend a lot of cash at the start of playing the game and you know get the because you can upgrade your cards and have more than one of the same card. You can upgrade them, but that costs bucks on here. So that is one advantage, but like it's just the same card. You could just have two copies, or if you make them silver, there'll be two copies. You make them gold, there'll be three copies of that card. Which one am I going to pick? They all going to just do one damage. So I'm just going to pick Wizard. Because I just want to do a Wizard. And they actually perform the cards. That's what's cool about it. See? You just perform the Wizard on the opponent. That's another reason I like this game so much. They'll actually perform the cards. See? I'm finna defend against him. And now he's not going to get as much. Instead of getting 4 stamina, he only got 3 stamina. And now I can do a takedown on him. Yeah, I'm going to hit the takedown. This is just an introduction, so that's why they're not defending it. Or didn't press the right card right here. And they're going to put me in a submission. Also, what you need to know is that when it comes to submissions and submissions and KOs or whatever like that, they're going to do all the other, oh crap. I almost got tapped out because I ain't start pressing the button. They will always use all the other cards before they use the KO or what's the name? Submission cards. I'm gonna use this because I'm gonna do 4 damage. Yeah. But also this is another thing. If you're on the ground, the last thing to be used is get back up. Before that, I'm talking about offensively. The last thing you're going to be able to use is get back up. Before that is submissions. And as far as the stand up, the last thing you'll be able to use is takedown cards. And before that, it's going to be the knockout cards or submission cards. Because Jiu-Jitsu, I think they have the standing guillotine as one of their submissions for standing up. Yeah. All right. Oh, they're going to give me my first fight. Yeah. So that's what this is going into. And I just got an alert on my phone, and that's why the sound went out, which is weird. I never liked that the sound goes out on this app because of something like that. I think I got I'm going to go into my, no, let me real quick. Go into the phone settings real quick. Notifications. Yeah, make that shit silent. Cause that's what just did that bullshit with messing up the phone or whatever. The alert that popped up. That's why I ain't got no sound right now. I forgot about that. That happens with this freaking game or whatever. I don't know why that would happen because of that. Or if I get a call or something, it'll make the sound go out. It's all stupid. So let's see. What am I going to do? Oh, do the takedown. And this is just to make sure I secure the takedown. Because I don't know if he was going to use both cards. And then if I only picked the one takedown card, then I wouldn't execute the takedown card. Had he used both defensive cards for the legs. Do whatever you're going to do. Not finna waste stamina trying to defend these little low cars or whatever. All right. Let's see. Legs and stand up. Yeah. Okay. Did a decent amount of damage to him. And get back to the feet. Uh, yeah, I'll just use this card only, just in case. I could care less because I got a healthy lead on him as far as damage and everything else is concerned. And this, I'll just use everything. I don't mind having only 6. Okay. Like I said, you do knockdowns first. Boom. He goes to the ground. And then, if he survives this, I'll take him down again. But he doesn't survive, so I get the first round KO finish. Yep. Get them in. I wish, depending on your performance, you should get more bucks on it for the money and stuff, but that ain't gonna happen. They trifling on this game. They gonna give me the shirt. Don't say I could get the free coins and stuff, and then I can purchase their shirt. I can go back, and that's all else they're gonna tell me. Oh, the quest or whatever. I did the first one. Yeah, always check your quests. But now they just, well, if I do type on what's the name, the deck, they will tell me about the stuff to do with the deck. But I want to get done with the intro for the Muay Thai while we're still doing this video or whatever like that. So now they're going to teach me Muay Thai or whatever. We're just going to do the first one like we did with the wrestling. Do the first training, just the introduction before we get our first cards with both disciplines or whatever. So what I'm gonna pick for this? The head. Like I said, the critical cards are trash. They're gonna tell me pick the one for the body, the dodge the body attack, and I get to counter him. The only way you're gonna get a successful counter or actually do the stuff that the card does is if the card you're using does more damage than the other person's cards and stuff like that. So, and I don't like criticals because a lot of times they don't give me it because of the percentage and stuff like that. I just think it's just trash. So so I'm gonna counter him from 2 again, but he gonna attempt to knock me out. And in my opinion, you should start tapping the screen as soon as the submission or KO happens to you, for you can already be in the mood to be tapping the screen. You don't gotta wait for it to happen. I already start tapping before I was even on the ground. Yeah, I'm gonna do this because that's gonna do the most damage to him. Because he's attacking the legs, even though it's covering both the body and legs, still gonna do 3. And you also gotta watch out for those type of cards. Alright, we're almost done with this video. I'm gonna go here, claim this. Then I'm going to select the deck. Oh, it did it for me. Okay. Select the deck. Okay. You can drag cards over and stuff like that. And take cards off or wherever. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. It costs money to upgrade your cards and stuff like that. And basically, what you can do is if you upgrade your card, you'll have two of them. It don't make the cards more successful or more likely to show up. It just makes them more, instead of one, like you at bronze, which means you only have one of that card. If it's silver, then that means you got two of that card. And if it's gold, that means you have three of that same card. However, I suggest you only do that with your best cards. Now, what I'm gonna do is this: I like to put on the filter, and like to go all offense, and then I'm just gonna start with just the stuff that's for the head, for both stand up and for the ground. So I'm gonna have it for both, all disciplines. So first thing I'm gonna do here is take off the critical because that's worthless to me. I'm gonna put this takedown on there. I'm gonna keep the KO because it is a KO. Oh wait. Oh, I was supposed to, yeah, empty my deck. Yeah. Now we can start. So we put this on there, put that on there, that, that. Scroll down, put this. Scroll down, put this. I got 1, 2, 3 cards for the ground, and I got 4 cards for the stand up. Move right along to the uh yeah, we'll move right along to the body. I was gonna do something else first. Put this on here, put the wizard on there, put that on there. Uh, I'll put the stand up on there. And yeah, we could put the takedown on there. Oh, I ain't see that to the body for standing or whatever. Yeah. Then we can move on to the legs. Put that on there. That's the only critical I guess I'll use for now. Put these on there. And put that on there. That leg kick on there. The stand up on there. And let's see. I got one for the takedown and stuff like that. I got 3 stand-up ones. No, I got 4 defensive cards for the legs, and I only got 3 of them for the stand-up version of stuff. I think that'll be enough for the legs or whatever like that. Crap. I'm trying to think. Should I add another stand-up card? I mean, a takedown card or no? Yeah, we can basically put another one on there. All right, we'll go to defense, and we're gonna start at the head and work our way down. Take this, take that. I would use that, but I don't care to. This, I'll take the catch one. A lot of times, if the cards do the same amount of stuff, you just take the technique you rather use and stuff like that. That's what I do. I just take the technique that I would rather use. How many cards do I got for the ground? Okay, I'll take this off or wherever. No, I'll keep that on there or wherever. I ain't got really nothing for the ground though. They ain't really give me nothing for the ground. They got this, but those ain't, like, the only thing I think I got on here is one move for defending myself on the ground. So I'll take this off then. Yeah. So I got those on there. Damn, I ain't really getting no defense for the ground moves at all. Gotta make sure I got something on there. Cause I got 3 of them now for the ground. I got 1, 2 for the ground. The rest of these are for standing up and crap. I guess I could take catch back off of there. And I guess I'll use this one as well. Because you got to make sure you cover all your areas and stuff like that. I'll use this. I'll use that. I'll use that. and I'll use that. So I got 1, 2 for the ground. God damn it. They don't really give me no ground moves at all. I only got these 2 right here for the ground, and I got those for the stand up. If that's the case, I'll go back to the head and I'll take off this shit right here. Yeah, because I'll take off that right there, and yeah, I'll take off that right there. Now I have this for I can have something for both, and then shit. No, I'll take off that, and then I need more for the ground because these are the cars that's gonna help me out. And then for the legs, we got this right here, this right here, that, that. Damn it, only one of those was for the ground. And I guess this and shoot this. Because I got plenty of stuff for offense. So I got to make sure I got enough for the ground cards. I got 1, 2, 3 for the ground. Oh, that's right. I could put this shit on here. So I should have had that on there. Then for the ground right here, we got 1, 2, 3 for the ground. And yeah, that's it for the legs. And then for this, for the ground, we got 1, 2, 3. So let's go and see what other cars that we should put on here. Well, what cars I am going to put back on here, I'm going to put this back on there. And then, or should I add one of the officer cars? Damn, this video ended up being 50 minutes anyway. Ain't that about a... Man, it's ended up being that much on here anyway. Let's see, how many ground cards I got? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for stand up. I guess we can use this card to get back up then. And that's going to be the deck. Ain't that about it? That still ended up doing 55 minutes, man. That is bull crap. We're not going to go into no more training. Just showing you how I go about building deck. I like to empty it when I first start making the deck. And once I have too many cards, a lot of times I will empty the deck to try to make it better. So, yeah, right there where it says free online. I mean, fight online. It's free. It don't cost you no energy. And also a sparring match or a practice fight don't cost you no energy. So that's what we're going to do, just to test out a full, setup of basically my card so far. And like, this is what you should do before you go into an actual fight on the game and stuff like that. Before you do your career stuff or online, practice with your deck at least once in a free fight. Don't want to take him down or stand up. Yeah, I'll take him down because I made the character where it's what's the name? All right, so if he decides to use it, I will take his stamina. But no, I'm not gonna do nothing. If he takes the lead, he takes the lead. Not gonna be by much. It's gonna be by 2. Because I'd rather do more damage and defend more. Now, if this was career mode, I would have to make sure he didn't damage me at all. Just because that's what career mode is and wherever. No, because he ain't finna counter me for no damn 4. That's not happening. I mean, counter me for 3. Yeah. Avoid that. Uh, yeah, that's all I'll do. Also, you gotta keep in mind of how much stamina you can use and stuff, especially for yourself and for your opponent. See, I still got the lead in health, even after all that. Now I'm gonna use everything. Just see if he does. Yep, he does. God damn you. Why would you do that to me? Alright. I should have just went with just the takedown, but my dumbass, I did all that extra. And one thing you want to do, because after the first round is over, you're going to always start with four. You only, like at the beginning of every fight in the first round, the first turn, you both only have one stamina. Second turn, you're both going to have add one more stamina, and then the third turn you're going to both have two. Then the fourth turn you're both going to have three. Then after that, four, five, and six of the turns of the first round, you're gonna have more. Let's just go with it. Knockdown. So will I get the KO or not? See, gonna recover. He may recover. Yep, he recovered. Let me get the takedown. All right, start of the second round. What's he gonna do? All right, I'm just gonna take him down and do these two only. Okay, he blocked it. I was trying to get some damage, and hopefully he wasn't gonna do nothing about me trying to damage him, but he did. Uh, yeah, I could block it all, so I'll just block it all. Now I don't care if he attacked the head. I'm just gonna make sure he can't do nothing as far as the body. Yep, he decided not to attack the head because he didn't want to have zero, and then only have four stamina to defend himself. Because you gotta think of what you're gonna be able to do when it gets back to the other one and stuff like that. We can basically do this because I know he's gonna probably yep, because I was gonna be able to attack the legs anyway because he had too much anyway. But now I could be perfectly fine on the feet because I could defend everything and it'll let me use my best cards. Oh, that's bull. But it is what it is. So I blocked all that, and then he gonna hit me with a knockdown. And I'm already pressing the button because he knocked me down. I ain't get enough to defend my body. So you start that too late, sometimes they could catch you, man. So that's why I was doing that. And we'll just we could just lay him out with this because that's he gonna block one. I'm gonna do two damage. Boom, with a leg kick. uh, and those are the worst kicks now. Calf kicks are the worst, and I think that's why I ended the fight with a calf kick. The leg kicks where you hit the thigh that can get checked. Calf kicks, you can't really lift your foot to check it. What you gotta do is turn your leg and like your shin would like check it or whatever like that. Your shin or knee would like check it because you can't really lift your leg to check a calf kick. You gotta like turn your leg. It's a video online where on YouTube where Justin Gaethje was explaining it how to check a calf kick or whatever. It's either that or be from Thailand and been doing Muay Thai since you was like 3 or 4. Shoot, I think the oldest they really start in Thailand with Muay Thai is like 5 or 7. They be as old as 4 or 5 learn Muay Thai. I think the oldest is like 5 or 7 or probably 10 or something. They be starting real young. Like I'm not finna play this fight, but look, that's just to show you, and they be letting you know what type of opponent you're going against, or whatever like that. They won't show you it until you beat the previous opponent. But like sometimes they'll let you. I'm all around, but like they'll show you if like depending on your deck, you can have it where like the character is like they'll tell you what your fighting style is based off of what type of cards you're using and stuff like that. So like if I only had like the striking cards or something on there, they'll say I'm more of a striker or this or that or a stand up character, and like they got ones based off of that. Like we could go back on here real quick and then I'll get out the video. I think it's yeah, it's over an hour. God damn it. I try to make this video not that long, but this how it goes or whatever like that. And that's what it shows with my stuff, but oh, I don't want to go in there and look at that. I was trying to audio would just give you the what's the name? Oh, this is show you all the cars that are on lockdown and stuff like that. The ones that's unlocked and stuff like that. You can click on the cards for all the disciplines, but like, because I can't see the stuff for the disciplines until I freaking get to them. But as you can see right here, all the ones that's unselectable, those are the ones from Muay Thai that I haven't unlocked. And then these are the ones I haven't unlocked for Muay Thai. But this is just for where I'm at right now when it comes to with the wrestling and Muay Thai. Eventually, I'll be unlocking these. I'm not sure if that's right now in my training or in the future for training. Let me see, because I could look on the training and it'll show me what all cards I'm finna unlock in order to get to head to a red belt. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm gonna unlock 5 cards. Okay, and then Muay Thai, I still got one. No, that's not a card. 1, 2. I ain't gonna unlock 2 cards in Muay Thai. Is that because I picked Muay Thai second? That I'm only gonna unlock 2 cards? I'm gonna unlock at least 5 with freaking wrestling. So that makes that determines shit as well. Cause I'm pretty sure if I pick Muay Thai, I'll be unlocking more than just 2 more cards. That's only 3 damn cards. What I count? 4 more cards or 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm unlocking 5 more cards, and then Muay Thai I'm only unlocking damn 3. What? 3 cards? 1, 2. No, I'm only unlocking 3 cards total. I'm gonna unlock double the amount of cards in wrestling than I am Muay Thai because I picked Muay Thai second. It is what it is, though. But that is some more bull crap right there. I'm not gonna get to unlock nothing for discipline just because. Like, and that's bull crap. And then where it says what? Where it says profile is this or whatever. Your gear, your deck, and all this other stuff or whatever. Oh, I could give my character a name. I haven't earned one, but I'm just gonna give him the name he already had. What the? Unlock level 12 to get limitless. Okay. So I'm not gonna have that for a while because we're only at 3. Damn you, game. Wait, do I got any of the gear I used to have for this character unlocked yet? Because I had the Fuji shirt. I don't think I got that unlocked yet. Shin pass and stuff. I gotta go back into it to see the other stuff. This is for the second character. Yeah. And this is the third character. With the Goku hoodie. And I ain't even a fan of Goku like that. You know? Like, I'm a fan of him, but like at the same time, but like, why he be acting like he's the strongest whenever they face a villain, it's you and the Z fighters defeating them. Only time you haven't had help is when you was in those tournaments in Dragon Ball. Since Z has been a thing, Dragon Ball Z has been a thing. What was his first main fight? Vegeta was the villain, right? Then on Planet Namek, it was Frieza. You definitely had help against Frieza until you got powerful enough to take Frieza on one. Then, like an irresponsible parent, you didn't even try to defeat Perfect Cell. You said, you know what? Gohan can take him. Instead of you weakening Cell, you said Gohan was to take him. And you gave them a senso bean. If you lose Goku, if y'all lose, he's blowing up the planet. You have to kill Cell or he gonna blow up the planet. That's why he like Goku. I swear. And then him and Vegeta was retards. Because Vegeta's my favorite character, but they both stupid. How you know if y'all fight is gonna unleash Majin Buu, and then Majin Buu almost killed the both of y'all. If it wasn't for Super Saiyan Hedgehog, then y'all would have lost. Because Super Saiyan 3, as a kid, I thought it was cool with the hair and stuff like that. When you turn Super Saiyan 3, your hair gets all long and stuff. But now, I just call it Super Saiyan Hedgehog because why did your hair only grow? You know? Like, when you go Super Saiyan 2, you become buff as crap or whatever like that. Or the Berserker Super Saiyan, you become buff with the Super Saiyan 2. They got the little electric stuff all around your body and stuff like that. But, you know, because I think it goes Super Saiyan, then you can have the enhanced form of Super Saiyan, which is the Berserker one. And then it goes Super Saiyan 2, which with the little electric stuff flowing all around you and stuff like that. And then Super Saiyan 3, you turn into a hedgehog and stuff, you know? So you basically turn into Raditz. Like Raditz, if he's Super Saiyan 1, you're gonna think he's Super Saiyan 3. Which is stupid, man. That's why they killed Raditz. That ain't what people thinking he's Super Saiyan 3 when he's really just Super Saiyan 1. That's the main reason he had to die that quickly. I swear. And this is what I always do at the end of the videos. I always ramble. So to the next one later, and hope you enjoy. Oh, one other thing. I can that's the profile. Oh. Yeah, I'll just go off of it. Wait, nah, it's going to what I was gonna go to anyway, where it says switch. You saw where it said in yellow switch characters. Yeah. So it's 700 to buy another character or whatever, and I think the price goes up as you buy more characters and stuff like that. I only bought 3 in total last time I played the game and stuff like that. So until the next one later, hope you enjoy.